I just want to start off by saying thank you, God. Um, I understand that my brain and my mind is no longer mine, and as a target individual, I deal with the V2K and the synthetic telepathy. So what it means is it means that thoughts are altered, manipulated, and then created. My memories are manipulated and falsified, altered the way they want it. They create the stories they want, and then try to make me subscribe to that. And they try to gaslight me. For me, I start training myself in regard of how to deal with these false memories or the memories that create narrative toward. And usually what they do is they try to create mental battles. The reason why they create mental battles is because they try to stop me from seeing things for they are. This noise campaign is part of these mental battles they create. They say something about transformative. Um, what's happened to me as a target individual is they want me to not see them for what they're part of. They were saying things like transformative to me because they're going to transform me. The thing is, I've been already changed and it's going to get worse. I know because my health and whatever else. But they want me to not think of what they do to women. I have pictures of faces of how they've transformed this woman's face. I know these people destroyed the life of so many vulnerable and innocent people, children and women are suffering in horrible ways. In these pictures to show that. And so they're involved in that. That's what they're part of. That's what they're involved in. There's a program that does this. This is nothing but that. They're involved in that. They don't want me to see that aspect of them or see them as that because they want me to be descriptive of the way they want to paint themselves toward me. So what they do, they create mental battles. And I see what they're doing. The mental battles is trying to distract me from seeing them for what they're part of and what they're really involved in and what it does to women and children. The rage that I should have when I see them should be super high. So they create mental battles to try to disorient me, distract me. And sometimes they do that. They do it toward the things that are going to be so obvious that it's not true. But my brain is going to be manipulated and they're going to make me feel nervous and they're going to try to make me rationalize this stupidity. Because it's going to create more of a mental battle. It's a lot of mind games that they utilize to distract me from what they do to women and children. Right now, that heard somebody who just walked away, makes noise campaign, and I just wanted to just flourish and just sit in that manipulation they were creating. He was trying to box in these memories they're trying to play with and create this narrative and make me feel nervous. And I was like, let me just sit there. Let him do this whole thing. I'm going to tell you, whatever feeling you make me experience, because they can make you have anxiety. When they falsify, when they recreate memories, or not even falsify, when they create narrative, false narrative in your memories, they can give you anxiety, so like you're nervous, because that's proof. You see, you're nervous. Why you're nervous? Right? So they do this manipulation, and I deal with this manipulation as a target individual. I understand that this program is utilizing human beings, men, women, and children. That's why you see these women being destroyed, children being destroyed. This is, unfortunately, we are just subjects to that. The technology gives you the emotions that they want you to have. They can create memories that they want, whatever they want. It's truly, and then they have this ecosystem of people around you to make you accepted of this false narrative. They do these things. It's theatrical. It's gaslighting. So they're like, oh, we just saw that. You're going to fight. And then I was like, I just wanted to stay there. It's like, fuck you. I know you just create this false story because you want to stop me from seeing what you guys do to women and children. You will never leave your fantasy. Let me just tell you exactly what they were trying to create. In my memories, there's so many, like every time they try to make me imagine, oh, this person you were with was underage. Oh, this person, they do that all the time. Every time it's some new. Especially people I've been with. Now they try to make me imagine somebody who actually looked like she was actually older than me. To make me imagine her being underage. I think she was actually most likely even a bit older than me. Not by much, maybe a year. But that's when I was like 28 years old or something like that. So they try to because today when I'm looking at a 29-year-old, sometimes they look so much younger. So they bring up how they can play with my brain today when I look at like somebody who's in their 20s, in the late 20s, and try to play with my brain. And then manipulate me, and they're like make me think, oh, but you see, you thought that person in that when we went to the I went, there was like a whole thing that had like a mental battle about like there was when I went on a date with somebody who's like a year older than me, and then there was some teenager that was there, and they're messing with me, and like, you see there, you thought she, and they try to create this stupidity of correlations. Like, what? So because you play with my brain there, and this trash, you just falsifying it. So, but you didn't guess her age over there, so that's possible that there's what? Okay, that's the kind of stupidity I'm forced to intake, right? And then they have these losers that come and make noise campaign that will validate. This is the stupidity that my brain is enforced, and then they have people around you who think if I make the noise campaign, it's gonna make sense. Like, no, this person you're trying to create as far is somebody who's maybe even older than me. The reason why I try to create mental battles is because I know what you guys do to women and children, and you guys are a bunch of low life, and they tell me they're framing me with children. So they've been creating false memories of everybody I've been with. Like, oh, what about this one? What about this one? What about this one? And the reason why they're doing that at this specific person is because it's clear that she's older than me, or it's clear that she's my age, or somebody, definitely an adult. The reason why they wanted to do that is to create a mental battle strong enough to stop me from thinking about the transformative things they do to women, to children. And then they have this concept knowledge of, okay, my job is to bring reality into their fictional reality. I'll fix them and crash out the way I need to. To this security guard that walks away thinking I'm gonna subscribe to this story because you walked over here and do this thing. I know you create stories like that all the time. I have to look at somebody who looks like 30 years old, 29 years old, to put back to reality. And they try to create mental battle because let's just say that that person I was with, let's just say she looked particular because she looked more like a street woman, a lady of the night. And we were in some place where it's a bit more classy, and she was with me, who looked quite square like. And when we see each other, it looks iffy. And the person asked, "Oh, where'd you guys meet?" Because she clearly looks a bit more on the vulgar side. So they try to twist it. No, because like, no, she was so young. Trash, she looked older than me. If anything, I looked like I was the young one. But they try to recreate reality. And then it's funny, they bring up a client of mine, an employer of mine, who's such a coward, who couldn't even say Roy Moore. And it's like every time I say Roy Moore, it's like she's dodging something. Roy Moore is a man who allegedly was doing things to a 14-year-old kid, right? And this is the way I use. This is my like. It's like the piece, like it's not. It's like it's like the humbling word that makes me accept, like that makes me see things for what they are. This low life and just recreating reality. As I'm saying that, they wanted me to say the piece of resistance because in 2014 I followed this person and I thought she was an adult. So they're like, oh, you see, you thought this person was an adult, so maybe that person is like, shut up. Some clown ass try to make me subscribe to their stories. You wish. They are framing me with children, and they're destroying, killing women and children in this program. I will not let you live your fantasy. You are creating the story you want. You're having, and to those people who think that because you painted the stories in my head in this way, I'm gonna subscribe to you. I know what you guys doing. You are setting me up, fucking little fucking retard. I'll crash out if I see. You even using people who are older than me, but because I'm much older now, when I'm thinking about them, you can make me imagine them to be under. When is actually they still can't even create that yet. They'll get to that point. So to this teenage shit, bring them. You have out here having people that that clearly are way like in their 20s, late 20s, trying to make me imagine to be kids. So they can facilitate your damn ass to come up and play your game. Oh, you're gonna lose your life if you do this. That's not how it goes. I have nothing to lose, like you said. These perps want me to let them play the games and come up with the stories. These clowns who came and say Roy Moore in my face. Then they have people who are older than me try to make me imagine them underage. Clowns. Then they have these clowns over here making this noise campaign, thinking because they're walking there. It's like, okay, do your thing. Make me nervous. Have me anxiety. Make me imagine what you want. I know it's not true. You have to be strong in reality. Anchor yourself, and this is something I'm going to anchor myself toward, because these people are capable of creating the stories at any way possible. But the reason why they were doing that specifically is because they want me to not think of what they do to women, the horrible things they do to their faces, to their bodies, to their mind, to their life. Bring these people who think that all it takes is somebody come and throw something in the trash. Death comes to all of us. I will suffer knowing that these clowns wanted me to accept this thing. Never. Everybody ends. Everybody dies. I will not let this low life live their life right now, thinking this has been subscribed to. Come with these fuckers, with the narrative they put together. What these fuckers can even see the name of these people who do things to children. Women that are older than me. I'm the one who looks like he's underage compared to her. And then they try to twist it around. These people live in reality where they expect you, a target individual, to subscribe to this. And they tell you you're gonna fight. Okay, let's fight. Okay. Let's crash out. But you come here with your fictional reality thinking I'm gonna let you live your fantasy. Delusional clowns. Delusional low life. And I put that in their faces. I'm about to step out. I'll make sure I say that out loud. These clowns who can say Roy Moore out here making up a story. Send this trash to the teenager, these kids who thinks that I'm subscribing and they think I'm gonna be a decent person. You should follow your gut. I'm not gonna allow you to play your method acting. This is going bad. The people who encourage you are scared to say Roy Moore in this way. If you come near me, you play your game, it's gonna be bad. These clowns like Drake stupidity. It's like, okay, all right, okay. You think that's what's gonna make me subscribe to that? Okay, I'm Drake. Come, watch what will happen. Talking about you gotta be strong, and I'm prepared for whatever happens.